Alright, hello. Setting up stream now, making sure I got all my stuff ready. Get in my call real quick. Alright. Make sure okay. Game time.
Hello.
Hi buttons. Let me make. Can you say something again to make sure that I have your volume right?
Penis.
No.
I said nothing wrong. I don't know why you're freaking out.
Alright, hold on, I gotta adjust your volume a little bit more. Oh yeah.
Want me to say it again? Let me say it again.
No, actually I don't really want that. Alright. I am live. I will not have DMs open. How do I get here it is.
Have you considered not dying?
Well, you see, I could, but I don't want to. So for people who were perhaps there for the last, Minecraft stream, where, Yondercraft crashed, we've done a little bit of stuff on the Skyblock server. I've yet to be explained what these do, the runes and the crystals, because I don't know what reforging is. But Egg has given permission for me to be crazy, with regards to the island. I'm going to consider...
Why don't you let me on Yondercraft? I'd be funny. I'd be funny and adorable.
We've 18
this is
plus.
A joke. This is a joke.
We've decided it's an adults-only server. I'm gonna
No,
make...
I know, I get it.
Yeah.
And plus, that'd be weird.
Yeah, unfortunately. You've only got, like, one more year to go, though. You're growing up so fast.
I know.
You were baby when I met you.
I was 5. That's not true.
Oh, my streaming overlay might be a little bit helpful. Oh, thank you, Skyscream. Oh, the runes add particle. Ooh. Hold on, the runes add particle effects, and I like that. Hello, Sky.
I can't watch Ruby.
Okay.
I can't watch Ruby stream because the overlay, like the replay, is just really weird for me.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
We need to play Minecraft.
I'm going to take these runes then and use them later. I also don't know what this onyx that I bought does. And also I got a guy to give me this.
All I remember
it does 400 damage.
Is, in Wizards 101 you have to take a test to figure out which kind of wizard you are.
Yeah, and then you don't wear the color associated with that.
You do, but you don't have to.
Okay, enchanted leather and enchanted coal for that mining sack.
And it's a whole test. It's like, are you a leader? Are you a follower? None of it matters. The only thing that matters is the kind of gemstone that you say is your favorite. Because that gemstone correlates to
gold and emeralds. I would like this coin talisman. So I'm going to make it.
To what kind of wizard you are. Wizards 101 had better lore than Harry Potter, that's just a fact.
If you want a really nice, wizard school content, you just play Wizard 101. So I need to get enchanted coal and enchanted leather. Get off my island. I received a sword from someone that, one-hits pretty much anything in the deep caverns.
Oh shit.
So that's lovely. How do I make enchanted coal?
Well,
you just need a lot of coal. Okay.
I am out of breath because I am unscrewing something. I'm unscrewing a shelf from my wall because I need to spray paint it.
It's not... Egg is here. Egg can help me.
Is Egg a person or is Egg just a concept?
Eggmaster is my Yondercraft friend. Honestly, if you want, he's very good at grinding.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, he's a person and not an egg. Ah! Right, that happens.
You saw Warden's latest video, right?
I did.
It was awesome.
Okay, I need...
Those of you in the chat who haven't seen it, go watch it. Not now. You're watching Ruby stream, but after Ruby stream, watch it.
I need so much coal, man.
You need the coal, man. What's he gonna do for you?
I'm gonna make an enchanted coal so that I can make a extra storage so that I can then hold stuff, and then I can start collecting stone and I'm gonna swear because on stream we use big boy words occasionally, and then I can start collecting stone and shit for the idea that I have for the island.
Ruby. How inappropriate of you.
I mean, I was probably doing worse last night.
I can't believe my comfort streamer would say something like that.
Well, I could be discussing cannibalism, so...
Does it count as a comfort streamer if you're often on the stream?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, then you are my comfort streamer.
Oh, it's Egg! Say hello, Egg. This is my friend.
Are you talking about me or Egg?
Egg, on the screen right now. He found me in the mines. I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing what Egg does.
What in the... what? Oh my goodness! Thank you, Egg! He just gave me so much coal. I don't think this is enough. Do I have a crafting interface? I do. This doesn't...
Oh, that's an equal life.
Right, it takes 32 to make one. Alright, I need 8.
That's gonna make life so much easier for me.
You know what if I just get a very large quantity of coal?
What does enchanted coal do?
Ow. It's going to let me make a bag of storing things, so that I may store- oh, that's-
How does that work? Like,
it's like a backpack. This is hypixel, so they have all the cool stuff. Oh, my rock is level 23.
Cool stuff are, like, weird and convoluted.
Yeah.
I get sassy, I'm not trying to be. This is just what I found when I'm not napping. Like,
yeah.
To the kids with autism.
Oh, dude, you should hear me when I'm not mimicking anyone else's emotion or voice. It's like, people have asked sometimes, like, Am I having a bad day? Am I angry? No, I just sound like this.
Yeah, you sound like Sans Undertale. Sans Undertale is autistic.
Who do I sound like?
It sounds like Sam's Undertale. What's up?
Okay, that's better than telling me that something that I had been echolaling for like a week and a half was an actuality a Hetalia quote. That was awful.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault though. That's you.
You recognized it.
Yeah. It's not my thing. That was me in middle school.
Okay, I'll give you the middle school pass. No one was cool in middle school. If you were in middle school, if you experienced middle school being that age, you think it's cringe now, but also...
You were like 5.
Sky just said, Megalovania played by Tricycle Horns. Don't make me get my ocarina out.
A fun crafting tip, if you need, save all of the paper from school, so when you have crafting, you can use it as like a spray paint guide. Sorry for kicking you. I had to kick my son.
That's quite alright. I have several years worth of algebra and calculus and trigonometry just saved in my closet.
Right, because you're a math nerd. Why do I turn into like a valley girl? How many valley girls are actually autistic and are just not?
A lot, probably. What is taming? I don't know what any of these skills are, but I don't need to.
Oh my god, you're playing hypixel?
Yeah.
I technobladed you.
Oh god, and I'm monotone too.
Yeah.
And the pink hair, no! Now I have to start farming potatoes. Actually, I do that in real life, so I think I have him one up there.
You farm garlic, though. You should make,
Buttons, darling, sunshine. I have potatoes in my garden. I have like 8 potato plants.
You can do that? I thought you needed like special soil.
No.
I found Legally Blonde extra.
And that's perfectly fine. You got your voice from Valley Girls clearly, which is incredible. I said, fuck it, we ballin'.
I was just like, I don't know, it's just easier to talk like this.
Yeah.
It's easier to talk like this than, oh my god, hi, my name is Buttons. I can't even do it right.
Sky, the fun part about the existence and or lack of vocal range is I actually have a stupid range of emotions I can do, but only if I'm singing.
Yeah, same.
It's also one of the only times I can actually, like, physically cry, even with my dry eye. If I'm singing a sad song, occasionally I get a little bit of tear, which feels really good because I have dry eye.
You should cry more then.
I can't, I have dry eye. What I need to do is just start, like, driving around so that I can sing sad songs and cry, but honestly...
I sound like right now? I sound like... Well, first of all, I have my retainer in, which for some reason makes me sound like a valley girl, just because of the way And then I just have a vocal fry. I probably shouldn't have a vocal fry. I don't know where I got the
perfectly fine. Honestly, you sound a little bit like a Sailor Moon dub I listened to when I was 14.
Oh my god! Yes.
I don't remember which Sailor because I was 14. But you do sound like a Sailor Moon character.
Okay, I have to say, I watched the redub of Sailor Moon, the stuff that kept all the gay shit in. I fucking love Usagi's voice. It's so perfect for her character.
Yeah.
She does all the cute kind of things and is like, without it sounding annoying, because if you watch the original one, it's just like, this is obviously a woman going and not actually like a real person saying it because it's something they say.
Yeah. This is a person acting and not doing a very good job of covering the fact that they're acting.
Luna also sounded like an old woman, which is fine. Old women are allowed to exist, but also it's just weird because her human form is like I love Sailor Moon. The artist cannot draw old people. The artist cannot draw old people, so her like a human form because they have those. She looks like she's 20. I don't know why she sounds like an old woman. God, why am I talking like this? Help!
You're simply evolving. Sailor Moon
Help.
2.
I don't think she's like. No, you know how I think I sound like? Sailor Moon had a best friend named Naru, or in the English translation, it was Molly. She looked like a Molly, so I'll let this slide. She had
Molly,
a Boston
you
accent.
say?
She had a Boston accent.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which was just a thing for best friend characters in dubs, because I know Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Also had one. But she's iconic, so. Again, we let it slide.
We love a little Molly around here.
That being said, Sailor Moon is so gay. Like, violently homosexual.
Good for her.
Like, the game itself, like, the show itself is just like, holy shit, how did they get away with this?
Cultural differences.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, how did they get away from... How did they manage dubbing half this stuff to not be as gay as it actually is?
Fair.
Because there is literally a scene where one of the characters, who is a boy, dies in another character's arms, who is also a boy, and there's literally rose petals in the background. Like, what the fuck?
Sailor Moon was, the 80s, 90s, right? The original one?
Yep.
Yeah, that would explain it.
I actually read, because I only watched the, I never had access to the original dub version, so I don't know why I'm talking like this. I usually don't talk like this when I'm...
Sky says you're becoming the magical girl accent convergence. All magical girl anime voices at once.
This is awful. They actually... I never talk like this normally. I usually have a vocal fry, but it's never like this apparent. But it also takes actual effort in not vocal frying, so I'm not gonna do it. Apparently, when I stopped being autistic, I became a valley girl. What?
When I mask, I become a, Siri voice. You know this well, because I have done the Siri voice on call for you several times.
Like it. I can also do the Siri voice.
It's so unsettling in it, especially because my voice is this deep. And it's just, I don't sound like Siri, but, you know.
Connecting you to the nearest operator.
We're sorry, your call could not be completed at this time.
Oh!
Please try the call again.
Sans, please, I'm sorry, I miss you.
Oh wait, fuck, I don't have access to my brother's Steam account anymore. I can't do an Undertale stream because I feel bad pirating it.
Yeah, don't pirate Under Thunder. It's a really good game. Have I just been a Valley Girl this entire time and I just beat it out of myself?
Well, you could, or you could... Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What's up?
I misheard you. Ow.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said you were working on not being the magical girl. And then I heard masking and I realized, I have misheard this.
It's like, I obviously have a vocal fry. Because you've seen it.
I have intel from Sky. Hi, this is the dealership calling to talk about your car's extended warranty.
I'm sorry, I don't know much about this. Who is Warren T?
It's a scam call that literally everyone gets these days.
No, I know.
Oh.
I know. I'm pretending to be dumb because that's valid. Who is like Warren T? I've never heard of them. I haven't said. it has been said I am remarkably, Sky can attest to this, I am remarkably good at sound effects.
Can you do all, like, the slapstick cartoon ones?
No. I might be too autistic to do them right now, but,
Fair.
Let's see, hold on. Boing!
Oh my god, you can.
La 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 la. I don't even know what that was. I don't know. It's just when I'm RPing and a character's underwater or eating, it's so easy and so fun to just, like, you see your character slowly peek its head over the water, even though it's hard to swim. You must have something to your, to the people across the lake from you to warn them. I've done this multiple times. Sky can absolutely attest to this.
Sky says that Warranty is a rival brand to Peace Tea.
Warranty is actually, Warden's, shady little brother.
Shh, don't tell them. He's still in the- I've fallen. He's still in the incubation chamber. He's not ready yet.
And Warrant is, Warden's, uncle.
I am sitting in a chair. Why is my hip so painful? I have the bones doing the bone thing, and they're supported. And yet...
Your bones are... OSHA checked in on your bones and they say they were unfit. You gotta pay like $4,000.
Okay, I've heard about my car's extended warranty, but what about my bones' extended warranty?
Warranty, baby, that's just insurance.
God, hold on, I have to see if I can... Drawback to having a chair with armrests is it's very difficult to shift your hip so it's turned out so that it's not resting directly on your awfully torn ligament. I had an orthopedic surgeon look me dead in the eye and ask, "How are you not writhing on the floor in pain once?" And then he didn't prescribe me any pain medication.
I would have murdered that man. That man would be dead. I was like, oh, okay, is that the end of the thing? He's like, yeah, you can go home. And then I just pull out my Glock.
To be fair, here in Night Vale, unfortunately, we're still experiencing lasting effects from the war on drugs. Which means that no one wants to give me narcotics for when I'm actually writhing on the floor.
Don't worry, don't worry. I was like, I can't use your actual name. It's literally in your... oh my god.
Okay, we have intel from the warranty on my bones from Sky. Unfortunately, I've already lost most of my original bones, and so they can't cover it under the warranty. Even though my warranty void if broken sticker is still intact.
Actually, if you see it, we've actually replaced most of your bones with, Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, Ruby, because that is your real name. When I go to Night Vale, I will bring you narcotics. This is a joke. This is a joke. I am making a joke. I am making a funny joke. I am making a joke. It is a joke.
Don't worry. I have a rheumatology appointment. It's not July yet. Later in July. And she's probably just going to say, take more gabapentin. And if it doesn't work, then you can have a little bit of codeine as a treat.
What if you took a large vacuum and just sucked all the pain out?
I think that is what the codeine does.
Just take a Roomba and just put it on you, and it just goes...
I actually have some orthopedic gear that I use when my legs are really hurting bad in the winter. And it basically does that. It's a vacuum powered. It's a vacuum powered thing. It helps.
I think my parents actually have one of those. Is it like it's like a, they're like fucked up pants and they inflate with air?
Mine just covers my calves, so they're more like, screwed up leg warmers.
No, yeah, and they inflate with air and you're supposed to sit in them.
Yeah.
And they go, and they like inflate and are supposed to add pressure. Yeah, we have that.
Yeah.
My mom does a lot of athletic things.
It does work well when the pain is muscular. Unfortunately, I have issues with my ligaments and tendons, and not my muscles.
Ruby, do you fucking remember that one time where you was like, you were really sore? And so I was like, oh, you should try some hot and cold. Like, that stuff, it helps me at the time when I'm sore.
Oh, and I had that awful...
And you got, like, a horrific allergic reaction.
Yeah, I remember that.
I felt so fucking bad. I was like, no!
That wasn't fun, but yeah, I appreciated the effort.
I felt, like, so bad. I was like, oh my god, I'm a horrible friend.
False, you were doing your best to help, and I was able to get the icy hot off.
I know, I'm so sorry. I will say, I can relate to you. I think I am also allergic to normal adhesive, like Band-Aid adhesive.
Oh lord, same. I just have to power through it because I have to have so much stuff taped to me all the time to make sure that I don't die.
You're like a Sonic Boom redesign. It's just all force tape.
You jest, but, that's what I look like when I have all of my ace bandages on. So, I'm sitting there with like 6 ace bandages on 6 different joints, plus all my braces.
What if I send you Hello Kitty ace bandages? Those probably exist.
I don't think Hello Kitty ace bandages exist, but certainly Hello Kitty regular bandages.
Absolutely.
When jabbing my thighs to take meds makes them bleed a little.
So what about, hold on, let me... God damn it, I don't want to have to use Safari. I use DuckDuckGo. Use DuckDuckGo, it's a good source.
DuckDuckGo and Tor are the browsers you want to be using.
They don't track shit, and DuckDuckGo doesn't track shit, and it also tells you a ranking of safety on what website you go to. AO3 is like a B+. Twitter is a C- if I remember correctly.
Alright, be right back. I have to acquire medication.
You can get pink ace bandages. Guy, I cannot see you. But I want to say hi. So I looked it up. The records show. Let the records show us actually.
Okay, I have my inhalant meds for pain now.
You can get pink bandages.
Hell to the yeah, that's incredible.
You know what would be a dope idea? Ace bandages that have like the danger, do not cross.
Ace bandages that say this is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed.
There should be like a store.
It's commemorated here.
There's
like, one in Las Vegas. I don't remember what it's called.
So they can have like dripped out medical stuff.
It's not specifically medical, but there's a lot of stuff that you could put over an ace bandage.
Oh, that's dope. I'm just saying, if disabled people should look fly as fuck. You should always be able to.
And that's why I have bike lights on my wheelchair.
Yeah, and it also, the fly as fuck shit should also be incredibly affordable. More affordable than most, medicine, because they already have to pay
Oh yeah, that's why I got bike lights and not wheelchair lights. You think I'm paying for that? You think I'm paying for that? No. Oh hey, I'm copying your kind of affectation and emotion now. That's great. I like this.
We are autistic, and you know it's like an autistic trait to like
gently mimic your friend.
Yeah, gently
as a
mimic
treat.
Your friend. When it's two autistic people in a room, what happens?
They start to talk about Connor eats pants.
It's rude. I just think I should be, Pimp My Ride?
That, but it's Pimp My Mobility Aid.
That's what I'm saying. I should be able to put a spoiler on the back.
You can, but typically they're called handles, so that you can be pushed if you need. I do, however, have additions to mine. You can hang bags on it easily without needing to, like, hit the wheel of the chair. And there's an umbrella holder, so if it is raining, I do not get wet. Concept.
A handle, right, that unless you put a handprint in a database, it will fucking shock you if you touch it.
Well, why would I bother with, like, fingerprints in a database when I can just make it metal and attach it to a taser?
Oh my god, you're right. Well, no, because it's like you want to be able to use it.
Well, yeah, that's why it's attached to a taser, so if someone is pushing me and I don't want them to, I can just press a button.
Exactly. See, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my god, you obviously need help even though I did not ask. Let me just grab your mobility aid and just push you like a fucking ornament.
God, at the woman who thought that because she was there with her disabled child, she had permission to lift up the front of my wheelchair. I was stuck on a tree root, but she did that without permission and without asking first, or telling me. And I was also having an autistic meltdown, which didn't help.
That woman's child is gonna grow up, and pray to God that child doesn't grow up to be emotionally or, like, financially dependent on her. She's never gonna be spoken to.
I am going to write down what Sky just said, put spider legs on it, for when I need to have megalomania moments. Is megalomania a mother-mother thing from, like, Ness and Lucas from Smash Brothers?
No, megalomania. Megalomania is the pseudo-psychology term of a person who desires and has, like, a very controlling, they desire political, emotional power.
I see. Okay. I do actually know how to do that. There's a little mechanic. It's just a little bit of clockwork, honestly.
The term itself is megalomaniac, and that's someone who is, like, obsessed with power, obsessed with their own power. Megalomania is a reference to that, because originally it was, an Earthbound ROM hack thing, because, it was Megalo Strikes Back. And then it was, in Homostuck.
So politicians.
It was in Homostuck, it was used for the character Vriska, who I don't know much about, but she's kind of an asshole in, like, every sense of the word. Like, she's like she's a bitch, she's mean, she's actually really disrespectful to the one character who's in a wheelchair. I'm pretty sure she's the one that actually made a character have to use a wheelchair, and then made that character, like, shit. And so it's supposed to be because she's an asshole, she's a megalomaniac, and she's always desiring power. She's a very manipulative person. And then he just used it in Undertale, I think because the megalomaniac is supposed to reference the player.
The megalomaniac is you.
You are the Vriska. The Vriska is you. And because Sans is, like, now the protagonist, right? Sans is actually the one that's standing up. Sans the good guy in this scenario. You, the player, not Triss, not Shara, are the one that is using their own power to hurt other people. And they're also, you're also so obsessed with your own power that you literally will not give it up, even though it's very visibly hurting the people around you.
Yeah.
So you're the megalomaniac, eat shit. That's what I'm saying. People think that, like, and it's happening again in Deltarune. People are like, oh my god, Chris is so evil. And I'm like, no, Chris isn't evil. You are.
He may be doing evil things, but who is the reason he is doing them?
No, that's not even just being like inherently philosophical. It is literally stated that Chris is not in control of their own actions because you are the one controlling them. Like, that is a whole plot point of Deltarune, which adds to the idea that I believe that Deltarune is a direct, because Undertale. I'm sorry, you unlocked the autism. Undertale.
Oh, it's okay. I love it.
Undertale directly challenges the concept of that you are the one that gets to decide who lives and who dies. Challenges the moral concept of how doing evil things can relate into how it's okay to do these things, because they're just ideas and thoughts and numbers, and how that directly relates to how a player character views other people. How when you're nice and you're kind, you can see depths of people who you've never seen before, but if you just see them as like random ones and zeros, that ruins. You need compassion, or it's gonna ruin
you.
Yeah. Especially since RPGs tend to glorify violence. You're always fighting against zombies or evil people or demons, and in lore it's stated that it's fine because these people are automatically evil, but that concept can be used to... Because what happens when those people who are automatically evil start having traits that are often, aligned with minorities? You get, Alt-4 right into that alt-right pipeline.
Yeah.
And so Undertale directly challenges this by saying that, it's kind of weird that you showed up and then you did all this and somehow you still think you're the good guy. But, it's supposed to make you feel bad. It's not only supposed to make you feel upset,
that D&D moment, it's like the D&D moment when the DM tells everyone in the party that, hey, if you have good on your alignment, you might want to take it off. That was a big wake-up call to a D&D party I was playing with a while ago.
There was, because not only does Undertale make you feel fucking awful for doing, the No Mercy run, it's also functionally a worse game. Like, in Undertale, you get to do all sorts of funny little things, you get to interact with the world in a different way, get really funny character development, you get like a dating scene, you get like the whole Mega Flowey fight's fucking insane, but it's also really fun. In the No Mercy run, you don't get that. You get hours and hours of meaningless button clicking and boring timed events with literally minimal reward, and you do it just because you can.
Yeah. Sky says that the difference between Undertale and Deltarune is Undertale is your choices matter, and Deltarune is there's nothing you can do.
No, actually, I got really into talking about Undertale, about how it specifically talks about one aspect of JRPG, and that is how morality should and will affect your environment.
Yeah.
Deltarune itself is one big... It's not a big fuck you or a subversion of JRPG tropes, but it does ask why. It is functionally, it challenges the idea of running away from your problems by escapist fantasies. It tells you that even if you are physically no longer in a location that you associate with bad things, if you don't work on yourself, you're just gonna get worse.
Yeah.
It's some people, like, for example, let's do Susie. Susie uses a semi-escapist fantasy to basically, Susie has an escapist fantasy and uses it to commit a lot of violence. It shows that even though she's in a different location, she fundamentally desires the violence. And the only reason she changed is it's not because of the Dark World, but because the Dark World offered her a new opportunity for growth. Pre-game Susie's biggest wish would probably be a stomping ground. It would be a place that she could commit tons of violence.
Yeah.
But no, instead she is able to change because of Lantern. It also, there's also, this is the biggest thing. Also, I'm not gonna say, this is just what I've seen so far. We're in 2 episodes of a 7-long episode series. Obviously, my ideas might even change. It might not even be about this, but episode 2 is very much about wish fulfillment and challenging that. For example, there is literally a scene at the end where they go, why don't we just stay in the dark world forever? And Ralphie goes, no! Why would you do that? You can't do that. Because if you spend too much time running away from your problems, using escapist fantasies to not work on yourself, your world will fall out of balance and everyone will be unhappy.
My doctors, when they ignore all of my health issues and then I get sicker.
Like,
I'm sorry to bring humor into that, but you described basically the entirety of my teenage years with regards to medicine.
And I want to say that Deltarune does not demonize the concept of escapist fantasy. In fact, almost all of the characters have growth only because of their time in the dark world. Noelle was able to stand up to her controlling and emotionally neglectful mother. Birdley is able to get his head out of his ass. I actually love Birdley. I hate him. I hope he dies. But also I don't want him to die. Susie's able to make a real friend, and Noelle is able to actually be like, they're lesbians with each other. Here's the thing though, one of the most fascinating ideas to me is that, Chris, you get emotional growth out of this. Chris doesn't really. Chris does, because they really enjoy Susie's company. But also Chris does not like Rousey, like, at all. And I think this is intentional because Chris, throughout the entire game, really misses Azriel. Ruby, I'd have to tell you, if your brother went away for a long period of time, and you went into a dark room, and suddenly there is a person wearing your brother's face with a minute difference, and they entirely different, you would be a little fucking weirded out.
I believe my first reaction would be violence.
Like you would be weirded out. Like,
yeah.
They want Azriel back, but they don't want a facsimile of Azriel back. They want Azriel.
Yeah.
They don't want someone who acts like a younger brother.
Isn't Rousey an anagram of Azriel?
Yes. And Rousey actually acts like a lot of the. Rousey acts like Undertale Azriel. But here's the thing. We don't actually know what Deltarune Azriel acts like. We know he's nice, we know he's nerdy, we know he's good at video game design. But he's also a key difference in Deltarune's Azriel. Hold on, I'm running out of breath. Autism going too fast.
Autism go brrrr.
Is that we saw Azriel as a kid, not pun intended, because he is a goat.
Yeah.
Haha. We saw Azriel as a kid, and so his viewpoint was very childlike. He doesn't even have the correct words to articulate why he felt like Char was abusive. He doesn't say Char is abusive, emotionally neglectful. He just says, I don't think Char was a good person. That's very childish. That's a very childish way of writing things. And you even see this from Flowey. Flowey's very childish. He says a lot of really morbid shit, but he also says a lot of childish things. His taunts are childish. His motivations are childish. Even though his motivations are realistic, like wanting love, wanting to feel something, the way that he puts them is childish. Fundamentally, Deltarune Azriel grew up. He's no longer a child. In fact, he's old enough to be in college. So we actually don't know what Azriel actually acts like. We know that he's a little naive and a little stupid, but probably much less than his Deltarune counterpart, because this Azriel was actually allowed to grow up. And he also grew up in vastly different circumstances. His parents weren't king or queen. His parents got divorced. His dad isn't a fucking child killer. His mother never ran off to the ruins. He never died. So Azriel Rousey is fundamentally incredibly different from Azriel, and that weirds the fuck out of Chris. You know this because of the Rousey key. It is character T if makes out there itself. Susie T, Chris T, Azriel, Rousey T, and Noel T. The amount of HP a character gains from the drink is directly in relation to how much that character likes the character's T. For example, Noel, who has a crush on Susie, gains like plus 200 HP from the Susie T because she really likes Susie. Chris gets like 20, gets the lowest amount from Rousey. There we go! He does not like Rousey that much.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with it. I just wanted to say it because it's been on my mind a lot. And now I need to go lie in bed. Because I just spent like an hour. That was when the info dumping goes hard.
Time for me to go to the farming island.
Hold on, let me mute. I need to breathe really hard.
It is cow slaying time because I need leather. We're making a bag today, folks.
I really like Undertale.
I can tell it's very nice.
Sorry, I didn't think my mic was being picked up. Ha!
Okay, from right about enchanted.
Anyway, yeah, Deltarune, is challenging the idea of the escapist fantasy, which I actually really like. I really like. Just, I adore examinations of tropes in media and why they're used.
Okay, so clearly no one has been farming on this co-op. I can tell. We have no farm recipes unlocked.
I'm going in the garage because I feel like I can scream at the top of my lungs without annoying anyone, because I just very loudly, I very loudly just screamed about Undertale at the top of my lungs.
And while we love you for it.
Furiously around the house, which is what you get when you dress autistic. But it's also almost midnight, so I don't want to be rude to any of my family members. Yeah, there was actually a really interesting concept that was posted that Jevil and Spamton directly parallel. So
if you're speaking, it cut out.
Fuck. Jebel and Chris. This is not my theory. It's by another theory. I talked about it though. Jebel and Spamton directly are contrast to Chris.
Do we
like
have
they
a cow minion? Hold on. I don't have
They
access to
parallel-
the bizarre egg. I don't have that.
Have you played Deltarune? I know you love Undertale.
No,
but...
I don't have money.
Shit. It's free.
Speed talisman, hold on.
It's free. It's a free game.
It is?
Yep.
Awesome.
But it's okay. I get it. Not everyone has time. So let's just stick to Undertale rants then, because I want to be able to make sure that you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I love Asgore. I love him. Because he's funny. Epic divorce man. I also like... Sans is really funny to me, because he's the first fat. And he just got...
You're cutting out real bad.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I really like Sans Undertale because he's the first Tumblr sexy man.
Oh, who's fat? Yeah.
He's fat. And what I realized is, yes, he is obviously very monstrous, and that is the reason why people are like, ooh. But also, he's just utterly relatable.
He is the definition of cis white guy who lives alone, except his brother is with him.
Like, I'm not even gonna be unreal with you. Like, he's very relatable for people who are depressed because his depression isn't very obvious. His depression isn't just, I'm sad. His depression is that of apathy and laziness. And how many times have you been just utterly fucking depressed and the well-meaning people in your life interpret that as you being lazy or not motivated enough? And it's like, no, brother, I have a chemical imbalance.
Until I got Grippy Sock vacationed.
Yeah, like, literally. So I feel like his relatability, like, helped a lot. And also because, I don't know, people want to do the adult tango with skeletons. I don't know how that would work, but I salute you, sports, for trying. Yeah. He's like, God, I just have so many Undertale info dump thoughts.
Hold on, I'm gonna look for the speed talisman. I want to go fast.
Oh, Ruby, I'm outside and I can see the Big Dipper.
Hell
or the Little Dipper.
Yeah.
I can't tell which one it is. It's a Dipper, though. I take a photo of it, but, you know, starts out photographable.
Yeah. You gotta have special camera settings for it.
Yeah. I wonder if I can see Orion's belt. That guy, he is my hero. He's the only one I can see. For a while.
Where's the portal to Sand?
I don't think I can see it today. I want to go back out in the woods and find, like, all the pretty stars. Because that shit was wild.
Is there a thing of interest on this island that I have not been to yet? I sure hope so. Schöninger Cane.
Yeah. Sorry for, like, info dumping so heavily.
No, you're good. It's great. I love...
I remember that there are mosquitoes, so I can't stay outside.
Speed talisman, I have it. I'm faster now by just tiny little bit.
You're a speed talisman. Your mom's a speed talisman. Ooh, got him.
My sister's on speed talisman.
No. No, she is not. Don't listen, authorities who are, you know, that have wiretapped it. Don't listen to that.
The joke is that I'm pretty sure it's my sister is on the
Speed?
amphetamines for mental health.
Oh. Oh,
and
yeah,
speed is a colloquial term for amphetamines.
I know. I fucking found some fucking whipped cream.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't tap her. Tap.
Oh no, the mic totally picked that up.
Oh, fuck! My shame. My shame. Yeah. So how are you feeling, my man?
Other than, you know, the agonizing labral tear that I'm not on medication for, because, you know, and instead of getting, like, actual pain medication, they said just have some fat rips from your bong, so... Delicious.
I mean, like, I'm so happy that you, my best friend, my closest companion, my blood brother, we've exchanged blood.
Don't ever take a rip that long. Oh my god, that was disgusting.
Did you just take a...
I think I just drank some water.
You just drank bong water?
Well, it's not bong water, it's a pen, but like you get the idea.
What? Is that allowed?
You're not supposed to. It doesn't taste particularly good, I will admit. Well, it's medication.
Oh, okay.
Like if weed weren't legal, I would have a weed card.
Right. Because...
And for that reason, I can say that if you're on, you know, medicinal weed, don't do what I just did. You may think your lungs are made of steel, but they're not.
They're not. They're made of what now?
God, you can hear it now, can't you? You can hear it in the...
No, I heard it, yeah.
No, in my voice now you can hear the kind of...
No, I heard it happening, too. It sounded like someone farted underwater.
I mean, I guess it was that, just from my lungs. Bong rip? Nah. Lung fart.
It's okay. It's like... Yeah, because you have chronic pain, so you have that shit.
Yeah, I got the good stuff.
You have the good shit because your bones are constantly in agony. I am so sorry.
My ligaments said, alright, I'ma head out.
Ligma.
And now my muscles and my bones are like, dude, this guy was supposed to come in last week and I've covered 10,000 shifts. I want to go home.
More like your ligaments. Fuck. I fucked up the joke. God damn it.
Ligaments.
That's what I was trying to say. No.
I think I got it in my sinuses. That's gonna be fun when I
You're
sneeze.
gonna be tasting that for the next, like, 5 months.
Well, I bought blackberry flavor. So it's not... Yeah,
Ew.
like, flavor... Because scents and taste are super interconnected, and also skunk weed is disgusting, you can get flavors.
So, like, does it taste just only like blackberries, or does it taste
No,
like
it definitely tastes like weed.
Baby, you're gonna be tasting that for a while.
But there's a hint of blackberry in it, which makes it a little more tolerable.
I have never done a drug and will never do a drug because I respect my body and brain and don't
I'm not gonna be tasting that for 5 months, it just came out my nose.
I heard that. It sounded like a squirrel got up there. I'm so happy you don't have face cam on. It's fucking disgusting.
Dude, if I didn't have facial dysmorphia so bad, I would be the most cisgender trans dude on Twitch.
You would. They hate his cis voice flag.
They hate to see a T-boy swagging.
You're like shutting us.
Okay, I want you to quote-unquote look at me dead in the eyes and tell me that, like, a lot of the white boy Valorant streamers would not do what I just did on stream if they had...
Yeah, but you had T-boy swag.
Well, yeah, fair.
You have T-boy swag. You have, your honor, T-boy swag.
Your honor, it was T-boy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Your honor, it was T-boy Tuesday.
It's actually Wednesday right now.
Remember that Night Vale is on the other side of the continent, my dear. It's still Tuesday here.
I won't, actually. I refuse to remember.
It's almost Wednesday here. It's Weird Boy Wednesday. Weed Boy Wednesday.
Weed Boy Wednesday. Oh, it's the closest thing I've had to that. And it's a thing that happened to me so vividly that I still have, like, emotional scars from it. Is that molasses?
Does not taste like syrup, I'll tell you that.
I tasted it. That shit was so rank.
Well, yeah, it's like it was like fermented, it's like fermented sugar or something.
Fermented sugar cane, fermented sugar sap, or fermented bean juice. I looked it up. That is burned, it literally burned my nose hairs.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually what happened, but it felt like it
That's why you only add an itty-bitty bit when you're making ginger snaps, because otherwise you kill people.
I was making ginger snaps while watching Starry Kid musicals.
Awesome.
I fucking love Twisted. Twisted is so good.
I'm going back on the Undertale stuff. Sans has definitely done weed.
Sans
like,
does
full
weed
stop, he grows it in his bedroom. It's just...
Why do you think
can't smell it anywhere else in the house, but if you go in his bedroom, it smells like skunk.
Why do you think he has flames under his house, under his door? That's where he fucking lights it on to grow.
That's his little extraction lab where he makes tinctures and like butters and stuff to make like edibles.
Is that why Papyrus's spaghetti always tastes bad?
No, that's because Papyrus is autistic.
No, it's just because Papyrus will accidentally use the special sauce.
Like,
anyway, everyone.
I'm autistic, and mine happens to be in the way where I'm very good at doing the exact same recipe over and over, and it's a good recipe. Sometimes you're autistic in the way where you know this is awful, but it's your same food, and also you're autistic, and there's no way you're going to do a different recipe. This is your specific recipe.
Autistic people are like... Okay, I was gonna say a sentence. I want to say this, that I am autistic, and I am saying this entirely as it relates to me. Autistic people are like fucking animals. Like,
we're like feral humans, honestly.
Yeah, no, literally, because I will be in a new location, and because of my autism, I cannot eat food or drink water.
I do the thing where if I'm in a new location, I have to have eyes on an exit at all times.
Eyes on the what?
eyes on potential exits. Not, like, official ones that they mark as exit, but, like, in theory, I could break that window using my crutch and dive out. And probably be okay. And that's just because I'm a feral cat at heart, you know?
Yeah, no, literally, I feel like when I was dealing with my OCD, it felt like I was taming a tiger, but the tiger was also me, which is very weird. Because it's just like, when you put something new in their environment, you have to make sure that they sense it and they make, like, they're familiar with it, or else they will be terrified of it. I felt like, it's so weird. It's so weird. It's just like,
So the reason I was in pain is my hip was dislocated.
Okay.
And I didn't know. Fun fact about that one.
Okay. Your hip is located. You should do weed about it.
You know what? You're right.
No!
That's not even how you do it. You can't really hear when you're taking a cart rip. It's real quiet.
I fucking heard it. I heard your breath.
Yeah, what else would you hear? I use carts instead of packing bowls because it's easier. And I have fatigue.
I'm so glad you're, like, responsible with it. I have learned more about drug safety and alcohol safety from you than I've ever learned in my school.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those DARE programs, those DARE programs are awful. You gotta get, like, the actual, like, recovering and recovered users and addicts and people who use this stuff medicinally. And the stories they'll tell you, will encourage you to never do a drug in your life.
Literally, all you need to know is someone who's actually been through it and not just some, like, mom or dad who's like, it's bad.
In the Grippy Sock Vacation, there was a man, I believe, who had used, I'm going to use a pseudonym name, Alligator, wink wink, and he had, like, scarring all up his legs and literally could not walk because of it.
Yeah, another thing that scared me, like, beyond the street, because it's like, the school will be like, you should just drink one shot per hour. We're not going to tell, and we're going to tell you about the effects of alcohol poisoning. But we're not going to tell you about, like, you know, the reasons addictions form. We're just going to tell you what it looks like, but not, like, the fundamental reasons for it. And meanwhile, you're just like, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I knew a guy who had, I think a meth addiction. No, it was heroin. My mom was friends with him. He was clean for like 12 years.
Good for him.
But, he said that the reason that he even, like, started was he tried an itty bit, and it didn't, like, make him feel high like, coke and opioids can. He just felt kind of neutral, kind of nice. He wasn't worried. And he thought, wow, I can go to work like this. I can be better at my job. And it slowly evolved to the point where he was, like, selling stuff so he could get his fix, because otherwise he was dysfunctional. And that's the stuff that you say to, encourage kids to not, you know, if you're gonna try it, you do it supervised, and you make sure you're not in a place where something like that is going to be exceedingly tempting.
Because you said shit to me, like, make sure that if you were a woman at a party, you mix your own drinks.
Mix your own drinks. If you leave the cup, it's dead to you.
Dead to you. It
stays in your hand by your chest or stomach the entire time.
Like, shit like that. That's shit that I need to know.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're, this is, and also just stuff that because I'm not someone who would probably ever do it. I don't know, because I'm not in college yet.
Yeah.
But just stuff like that, you might accidentally fuck yourself over if you're sick. Like, you've told me, like, hey, if you're sick, don't mix these two, sick pills.
Medications,
they will fuck you up. They will fuck you up. It might seem like it's absolutely fine and you're just boosting, your limits. Do not fuck it up. And you've also told me about the prolonged effects of using, you've also been able to teach me about the prolonged effects of using, like, pain medications.
Yeah, like, my liver damage from that's healing.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm going back down to normal liver functions. I might actually be able to get on T soon. I'm so excited.
You don't see me, but I'm like pacing furiously. My brother in Christ, I'm so fucking happy for you, dude. That's great news.
How do I pick enchanted leather?
You're gonna have T-Boy swag soon.
I'm gonna have extra T-Boy swag.
You're gonna have extra T-Boy swag, yeah. And you're just like, also, Benadryl. Don't fuck with Benadryl.
Oh
like,
God, no! Don't. Do not mess with Benadryl.
You are to use it as directed, and you are never to do anything else. You'd be fucked up if you don't. And I'm like, thank you.
Diphenhydramine too, man. That kid.
It's just like you're. Because like this is stuff that's like, sure, like it's not only it keeps me safe, but it's also stuff that's probably more likely that I am going to have to use because I'm stupid. You know how easy it would be to accidentally take too much fucking Benadryl?
Yeah, like it comes in the pop packets for a reason, but like if you don't know the reason.
Because like here's the thing, Benadryl for me, I have like a ridiculously horrific. If anything that happens is painful, it's probably really bad pain. I have really bad headaches. I have really bad period cramps. I have really bad stomach cramps. So my default is like 3.
Yeah.
3 of everything. I don't know what happens if you take 3 Benadryl. Probably not good.
Referencing height and weight here, 6 pounds, 250, or 6 feet, 250 pounds.
Yeah.
It does, it's powerful.
Like, yeah, I would take 3 Benadryl just because that's my normal, like, amount. Because I have to, that being said, oh my god. Y'all, I'm not saying, like, this is a reference for that, but if you have, like, really bad stomach cramps, I mean, not stomach period
Why
cramps.
is there a zombie on my island?
Like, I can't fucking move, and I constantly have to leave school the minute I start my period. Stomach cramps. Advil. No, not Advil. Aleve. Use Aleve. This shit is a miracle worker. Aleve, my beloved. You are the reason I am able to function. It is very... I originally got it because I had this, like, weird pain in my ribs. But it's extraordinarily helpful for period cramps. Like, it is...
Could you get off my island, zombie? How do I upgrade you? Enchanted gold. I can do that.
Also, if you're on birth control and you constantly feel, like, crazy, that's because of the birth control. You're not actually crazy. Birth control fucks you up. Things I've learned.
Birth control makes you a little cuckoo, but that's okay.
I feel like it should be a crime to put a teenager on birth control.
Absolutely.
I was put on birth control for an acne pill, out of all things. Not because taking the pill could, like, fuck me up and birth control could help me. No. In case I accidentally got pregnant, I needed to be on birth control so that the baby isn't fucked up. Yeah, because God forbid my health is actually taken into the equation.
God, yeah.
Don't take Accutane. Do not take Accutane. I'm just gonna say it. It makes you dry. It makes you uncomfortable. For me, it's too much work, and it doesn't even work anymore. I regularly get pimples and zits.
Yeah.
But the difference between me then and me now is that I don't care as much. I don't care as much about the zits. I don't care about the much head. I worked a little bit on my face, but I don't know how much of that is Accutane and just how much of me has just grown up.
Yeah. Kids have acne, it happens. It shouldn't be medicalized. Like, if it's painful, yeah, it should be treated, but, like...
It did help my self-image a lot, but also, it ruined everything else, and it just was not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth putting yourself through that much pain just so that your skin is clear.
Yeah.
That's some, like, Barbie shit. That's scary. Plus, it can stunt your, like, Accutane has insane, I'm probably not going to be affected by all of them just because it's, like, 1 in 1,000 cases, but also, it can stunt your growth.
Accutane is the thalidomide of the modern era. We just haven't learned yet.
literally, acne pain can stunt your growth. It can make you suicidal. Stuff like that. Just don't take it. Instead, what you should do is it's going to be a lot more painful, but it's going to be a lot more graduating. Instead of paying a bunch of money to make sure you don't have acne, you should put that energy into trying to become happier with yourself. And
become a pimple popping TikToker.
Do not! Do not! Gloves. None of this shit. I've seen a person use a screwdriver to get out an ingrown toenail. Do not fucking do that.
I mean, I used a piercing needle once.
Yeah, like, okay, but I trust you. Like, you're...
You shouldn't. You know, I don't have a medical degree, but I appreciate it anyways.
You don't, but if it's a doctor... It's kind of weird. I trust you probably more than my doctor, because my doctor will probably be like, you're fat. You can't have any issues.
Honestly, if I ever have the energy to go back to school and, like, work, medicine is exceedingly tempting. Because, one, I can use my wheelchair, and two, if I'm primary care, specifically, like a general practitioner, I can be the person who goes, you need to treat my patient. I don't care that they're 350 pounds. They're experiencing symptoms they should not be. So I need you to treat them, instead of going, you're fat, lose weight.
Literally, because I would go to a doctor and they'd be like, you're fat, lose weight. Or,
Cough, the doctor who took me off of a birth control and put me on smoothie cleanses to make me lose weight.
Malpractice. Get that fucking shit out.
I don't remember her name, her office, nor do I care.
So I would go to a doctor and they'd be like, pay me $300 and I'll tell you you're too fat. What's that? You had like pain so bad you couldn't even walk. You feel fine now. Meanwhile, I could go to you and be like, yeah, my ankles feel weird and clicky, and I'm not. And you'd be like, oh, you just need more fiber and/or to exercise.
If your ankles are clicky, you actually have to look up the weird foot exercises that work out the itty bitty muscles in your foot that help your ankle bend.
That shit. It was more concise. It was cheaper because it was literally free.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I have an outstanding medical bill though, so that's all.
It took you 2 seconds to realize the root of the problem and to offer a probable solution. It took my doctor's 30.
Good lord.
I know you're not a practicing medical person. I trust you way more than any practicing medical person knows. It's just like...
The thing about that is, I don't think a GP could give you that advice. They'd have to send you to, like, an orthopedist or a podiatrist, and they don't want to do that because that's expensive.
No, because literally, it's like, instead of going to 2 doctors to tell me just, Google some fucking, exercises, you were like, no, just Google exercises. Like, and you know how I know I'm flabbergasted about how easy you had to do that? Because that's literally the solution they gave me for that exact fucking problem.
I was just repeating what physical therapy told me when they thought I had arthritis.
I'm losing my mind. You're just like, yeah, that sounds like you don't get enough, sodium. You should try to drink more water, or like, and hey, instead of drinking water, you should use Gatorade. And I'm just like, this is more helpful.
Oh, I invented my own sodium treatment for myself.
Oh God.
It's called the Tide Pool. It sounds a lot better than it is. You take a shot glass, one of the tall ones where you can get like a quad 4-ounce shot, that kind of stuff. It's a little cup that you take a shot of strong alcohol in.
I know what a shot glass is. I just don't own any.
Something that can hold about 4 ounces of liquid, 60 milliliters, I believe. Like 2 of the little cups that come on top of the Benadryl, or not the Benadryl, the Pepto-Bismol. You fill it 3/4 of the way with water. You add a full ½ tablespoon of salt, and you fill it the rest of the way. You use lukewarm water specifically. You mix it with a toothpick, And you bottoms up baby. Whenever I'm, like, dripping wet with sweat...
Drinking the ocean.
Yes, but it works. Hold on, I'm peeking my mic. Let me turn myself down a little. Chat, if I'm too quiet now, just let me know. Basically, but I mean it works because I actually have to do it again tonight because I got diagnosed with low sodium. And they're like, okay, whatever you were doing before, do it again. So that's fun. But yeah, it's just a boost of sodium, so if you've lost, like, a lot of fluid and you're not retaining it because you lost electrolytes too, it's a big ol' boost of sodium, and sodium, once it's absorbed into your body, water wants to go where sodium is, because the chemistry wants to balance out, and it'll attract water into your cells that have now absorbed sodium.
Wait, I actually know this. It's because of equilibrium.
Yeah.
Hypotension is when you have too little
blood pressure, yeah.
Blood pressure, and then
hypertension, yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
I just that in chemistry.
Yeah. I have hypotension.
That was one of the reasons that helped me. Okay, I distinctly remember this. I remember the exact medical problem that you helped me figure out. So, I can sometimes get, like, really weird, like, tire spells. Like, my hands get all shaky, and my arms get all shaky, and suddenly I feel like I can't move.
Yeah.
This problem has never been solved by any medical practitioner. My own mother doesn't know what the fuck it is. But I asked you, like, hey, what the fuck is this? And you're like, oh, you just need sugar. Like, you just need sugar. You're having a low blood sugar moment. Like, sit down, drink some water, and eat something with, like, high sugar, like,
It's the Beatus, baby. Been dealing with that shit since I was 12 years old.
Here's the thing, though. I don't have diabetes, and I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, you can still have low blood sugar even if you're not diabetic. It usually just means you've gone too long between meals.
Because here's the thing. And I know I don't have the diabetes, because I tested it.
Yeah.
I have, like, all of the symptoms for diabetes, but I don't have diabetes. So what the fuck do I have?
Later, when you're older, like 19, 20, if you still have these issues, they might test you for a PCOS. I'm going to DM exactly why I know this,
oh, no,
because...
I've heard about that. No! New fear. No, I've heard about that.
Hold on.
Because I literally got blood work done.
It probably will not be as awful as mine is, because I trust that you have the ability to, like, speak up and advocate for yourself in a way that I don't. I've seen you do it. It's incredible. I'm so proud. They might test you for PCOS because a lot of the symptoms of type 2 diabetes can appear in PCOS patients without the diabetes.
Because I for a fact know I do not have diabetes. My mom thinks I do. I know for a fact because we've done blood work for it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Not only have we done official blood work, but for Accutane, you literally every start of the month you are on Accutane, you have to do a blood test. To make sure that Accutane isn't slowly fucking killing you.
Me
I
on
feel like
acetaminophen.
I don't know if this is. This might be asking too much of the general practitioners of the blood bank, but I feel like if you did blood tests and you're testing for a lot of shit, because you're testing literally if any difference at all, I feel like you probably noticed if I have diabetes.
Oh yeah, they absolutely would have noticed and gone, alright, your blood sugars are going up, let's fix that.
They would have asked my mother, or they would have asked the doctor, and be like, hey, is this normal? And then the doctor would have asked me, and then I would have said no, and they'd be like, no, you do have diabetes. I would have known.
Yeah, and you've not brought up any of the symptoms of it of concerns, is like, Ruby, what's going on with my body? You've not brought to me any collection of symptoms that resembles either type.
Oh, no, because I know I have, my feet hurt often when I walk. I'm thirsty all the fucking time. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. My feet hurt. I don't think it's actually because of my feet. My ankles suck.
Yeah.
My ankles fucking suck. I don't think it's. I'm actually I drink a lot and pee a lot. I'm ADHD, so I just don't drink a lot.
Yeah.
Because if I get really hyped, I'm like, oh fuck, it's like 12 o'clock and I'm drinking a single sip of water. Then I guzzle it down and then I do the bathroom.
Yeah, you're spending a long time between drinks. I get that.
Yeah.
4 hours on hypixel last night.
The fact that you say that it's just in between meals is really interesting because I'll be like, eat a single piece of mochi for my breakfast. Not because I'm like, I can't eat too much. But just because I don't fucking have time. I have too much shit to do.
Same, but it's just a general disinterest in eating.
Like, it's something similar to that. I fucking love eating.
Oh yeah, when I'm in the mood to, once every 72 hours.
No, I love eating. I love eating sweets. I noticed a craving for sweets. Just again, because I don't.
That's
eat
the
well,
ADHD.
so.
It gives you dopamine.
Yeah, it gives me easy energy and delicious.
Quick source of focus.
I have a lot of symptoms for diabetes, but also they're not really symptoms and more just like, oh, this fucked.
Yeah. The cravings of sugar aren't actually a diabetes thing. If it were diabetic hunger, you would be putting anything you could get in your mouth that you could get. Like, I was eating, do you know what a cheese sandwich is?
It is when you put, bread, cheese, and it's when you put bread, cheese, and bread on top.
And then you microwave it so the cheese is a little bit melty. Yup. Cheese sandwich. Or you hot plate it if you don't have a microwave.
Here's the thing. I used to do that a lot. I don't know if it's diabetes hunger, but just because I unfortunately grew up the poor victim I was. I was a picky eater in a family that would literally be like, if you don't want to eat dinner that we made for you, find your own food.
Oh, same.
So I just eat hungry, and also because my internal clock is weird. I don't think it's diabetes.
No,
I have certainly made the butter sandwiches.
Okay, but have you had a chipwich?
What the fuck is a chipwich?
You take potato chips or like Doritos or whatever you take like Doritos or whatever they have at your aunt's pool party or whatever, her barbecue, and you put it inside a hot dog bun because they ran out of hot dogs and you don't like hamburgers because you're autistic, and the buns are toasted because she's rich and a little bit bougie, honestly. And then you let it like warm up for just a little bit, and then you eat it, and it's literally just chips inside a hot dog bun, but you call it a chipwich because you're like autistic and 4 years old.
I've never eaten that. I will, however, I have eaten raw tortillas.
Oh, God, those are so good.
That's just amazing.
I actually ate,
it's like a diabetic thing. That's just good.
No, yeah.
That's just...
diabetic cravings would be like, I historically do not like raw vegetables, but I would be at the raw vegetable platter that no one else was touching, just stuffing my face full of cold broccoli, which is actually why I hate cold vegetables now, because I would just...
Okay, that's the thing. That's the difference between, I don't like the food, I will not eat.
Yeah, I was just I was so hungry and so skinny all the time before my diagnosis that I was eating anything I could get. Like, Mom was waking me up in the middle of the night to have a, like, huge-ass glass of chocolate milk. And keep in mind, at the time, I'm about 12 years old. And I was a tall 12-year-old, like 5'2", 5'4", something like that.
Holy
this glass
shit,
of milk...
That's me at my height now.
I know.
That's infuriating.
The glass of milk, was the biggest glass that my mother had in the house, and it was about 30% chocolate, syrup. Like, my mother was attempting to she was, like, on the verge of force-feeding me, getting me, like, a feeding tube to figure out why I'm not absorbing anything. And then the doctor said, hey, kid's real thin, I think it might be something, let's do blood work to make sure that it's not, and then it popped his diabetes, and he was like, yeah, that's why your kid is a skeleton.
Another thing, respectfully, I know, eating large portions is abnormal. That's teenagers just fucking do that.
I do that because I forget to eat all day, and then it's like midnight, and it's like, oh no.
Specifically,
Oh no,
boys-
it's 10:30.
I know teenage boys are mostly at fault for this. They're seen as like fucking vacuums.
They
Teenage
are.
girls.
I'm not.
Teenage girls.
Teenagers.
The difference is that teenage girls are shamed for it. Socially. I'm also a teenage girl. I'm a growing boy. I don't think I'm growing anymore, but like, you know, my body's still fucked up, so it's like, oh,
Your body's figuring out how to adult, and you gotta give it
have a
time.
good meal. I eat, John. It's what I do.
What's wrong with the cable? Why is it not working? Garfield, listen to me. The cable's broken. Maybe it's not. Maybe it needs new batteries. Garfield. The cable is broken.
Ouch. The cable's not working! That was me being like, why can't I... I had a self-insert who was just a self-insert. She was me living out all my fantasies. And I was like, you know, I need a boyfriend. I need to make a character a boyfriend. And I was like, I made like 15 different iterations of a boyfriend character for my self-insert, and I was just like, this isn't working.
What the hell is Jerry? Oh, Jerry! Sorry.
Alright, let's try girlfriend. And I tried like 15 different girlfriend iterations, and nothing was working. Like, 5 years later, I'm asexual. I think romantic. I just didn't realize it.
You cut out real bad there. How do I smell stuff on hypixel? What do I do?
Cause it's like, what's the last thing you heard? What's the last thing you heard?
Undertale cutting out really, really badly.
Oh,
Like, you sounded like how people do Metaton voices. How do I smell stuff? What the
so there was this, self-insert I had, who was like, everything, all my fantasies. You heard this? Have I told you this?
I don't think so yet.
Okay. And so I was like, because I was like a teenager. I was a teenager, but like, you know, baby. So I was like, you know what, I need a boyfriend. Because, yeah, romance is automatically necessary. And so I tried like 15 different iterations of the boyfriend character, and it just was not working. I didn't care about any of them. I was like, they're good friends. I have a really interesting dynamic. So I was like, okay, what if she, not me, is gay? And so I tried 15 different characters for a girlfriend. It still didn't work. 5 years later,
I have 27 stacks of gold to smelt with only one furnace.
I'm aromantic.
Mood, same, relatable.
Just because it's like, how did you not realize this? I don't seem to be interested in any romantic relationships at all. Even though, like, you know, I'm in middle school and high school, like the famous sections of like, you are literally supposed to be like awooga all the fucking time. Nah.
Miss me with that gay shit.
Miss me with that gay shit. Boy, you're straight. Miss me with that straight shit.
What gay shit? The law?
What gay shit? The law! Miss me with that gay shit. What gay shit? The law! So Picos.
Polycystic ovarian syndrome.
I will say that I have Picos have abnormally painful periods.
Yes, that's a symptom. It's called menorrhagia.
Oh, fuck, I don't like this. I don't like this. I can't get out of bed, and I'm literally bedridden Piper's periods.
Oh, yeah. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this moment.
Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this. Wake up! The periods also like rapidly, like, fast.
That can be a symptom. Mine lasted literal months.
Okay,
would not recommend 0 out of 10.
TMI, but I've had times where it has lasted a single day.
Yeah, that can happen.
Oh, Christy, wake up! Christy, wake up! I don't like this! Face. If I had Picos, I can have my dream. I've always wanted facial hair. Sounds really stupid now that I say that out loud.
I'm gonna warn you, if you don't already have it, you might not get it. Mine.
Nah.
Remember that I barely have sideburns in a stash, and it grew in white. Like Santa Claus white.
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Why didn't you do this? If I have a debilitating illness, at least I could get some fucking T-boy swag out of it.
You can, and this is a little more common, get broad shoulders and a kind of like square or oval jaw. I didn't get the square or oval jaw, so I still have that T-boy swag on the face.
Oh, fuck, Ruby. I think I might have to send you a picture of myself.
Maybe, because you know I'm way too faceplant to remember what you look like.
I will say that I have constantly been very insecure about the fact I have very broad shoulders.
Oh yeah, dude, I look like a football player. I'm just also a wheelchair user, you know?
I also just don't know if it's because my head is tiny, but like...
Hold on. I need lapis and gold, and I need enchanted gold to upgrade this guy. I've got this.
Okay, but like... I probably don't have it, but it's really funny if I did. Because I mean, besties! Remember!
What would you do if I had the same debilitating disorder?
Oh my god, we can get... Wait, does that make me intersex if I have this?
Only a certain subtype, unfortunately. There is one subtype that does mean you are included under the intersex umbrella. It's the hyperandrogenism. The one where they test all your testosterone and androgen levels and stuff and go, dude, that's a lot.
Like a lot. Yeah, okay. Because I have the weird... Okay, so I sent you a photo of it. And,
we have the exact same body type. Yeah, I have those shoulders.
I'm probably overanalyzing it just because it's like, you know, but like, fuck, that's bad.
It's not bad, it's just untreated, and we can fix that.
With meth. Okay.
Why do we have so many lapis crystals? Oh, Egg has been busy in the diamonds.
I don't think actually, here's the thing though, I don't think I have high levels of male hormones. Unfortunately, I do not have that T-boy swag.
It's okay, you can get it for the cheap price of endocrinology.
Stop saying shit like that! I also, with the diabetes thing being outlawed by my blood work, I feel like the testosterone would also
sometimes it doesn't kick in until you're older.
Okay, that makes sense, because we went to a camp. It's the stupidest thing that I'm gonna be like, no, this is not actually true. There's a camp that had animals. It was an animal science camp. Specifically, there was a type of animal, it was like a bull, it was related to a bull, that can actually sense testosterone in certain animals, and if you have a higher testosterone level, then it feels threatened because it sees you as a male of its own species and will fucking attack you. So boys are generally supposed to be supervised around it at any time. I saw it and I was fine. So
I relate to that though. I sense testosterone and immediately I have to begin acting like a cisgendered man.
I sense testosterone and I immediately have to puff out my plume feathers and start dancing.
I smell a man, immediately starts tingling.
Okay, but sniff my arms. Do you smell men?
I don't have smell technology, unfortunately. What the hell? I'm trying to get ender pearls because I need portals. I'm caught in a spot. What do I need to work on my damn island? I need to stop getting distracted. Okay.
Okay, what's another symptom of PCOS? Because this website I'm looking up is not helping.
If you have an apple-shaped body where you have, like, fucking,
big hips.
Where you don't have your fat concentrated entirely in your thighs. Like, mine's a 50-50 split. There's people for whom it's very much not a 50-50 split. That is a symptom. Fatigue and just awful periods is a symptom. It's a pretty big one. Hold on, I need to get the lapis. I'm trying to think. I think they consider, like, just awful acne a symptom just because it's more common.
I had medium acne. I had normal acne.
Yeah.
Just because.
Trying to remember why they gave me the diagnosis is very difficult.
The issue for me was that I idly pick, and what had happened was that I was just constantly fucking bleeding because I picked at my acne so much. I was fine though. I had normal acne.
I think insulin resistance is a symptom, but you had so much blood work done as a kid that might have popped up earlier. I wouldn't completely discount it, but it is likely that that's something they might have noted. I'm trying real hard to remember the symptoms and it's not quite working. And I'm starting to think that that may be a result of having symptoms.
Oh, fuck.
So.
Oh, fuck.
I need to go to the hub. Because I need to look at getting better pickaxes. Because I need a... I need to be able to get just regular stone. Mine merchant, what do you sell? Okay, so all my stuff is immediately better than that. I have an actual stupid good sword. What do you have? Show me the damn... Okay, I don't care, you're not swimming. I don't understand that. I haven't unlocked you yet. I need something that will let me pick up stone. My stuff doesn't work.
It is kind of nice that we have the same body type, though. That's fun.
Yeah.
It is the Slavic in me. Because I've been told that I look like my very Polish Slavic grandmother, and that's amazing. I am built like old woman.
Where do I get enchantments? Come on, man. I'm just a guy. How do I do this stuff? I'm just a dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude.
Your Honor, he just has T-boy swag. That's all he got.
Your Honor, I'm autistic.
Your Honor, League of Legends.
Your Honor, you're a virgin. What the fuck does any of this shit mean?
Overruled. I started playing Ace Attorney. That's it. Gay.
Okay, this is bottles and potions, and do we have chests by the... No, we don't. God. One item at a time, huh? Bruh! How do I use the enchanting system? Dude.
You're like sobbing on the enchanting board and like, what the fuck? Here, take a hit of your big.
Oh my god. Oh, you're so smart.
Oh, thank you. Wait, are you actually saying that to me? Or to someone in chat?
No, I'm saying that to you.
For your bait?
Yeah.
Oh, God! This feels illegal. I feel like I shouldn't be here, but it's like medication. Can I bet to you that something is about something that's happening in the fandom? It's not actually something serious, but it's still really funny.
Sure, yeah.
So, in Ace Attorney, people are starting to simp for the clown girl.
Oh yeah, the girl with balloon boobs. I remember that.
The girl with balloon boobs, but she has balloon tibby ditties.
They pop when you convict her.
Edgeworth and Phoenix Wright have bigger tits than she does. And I'm so mad that she's the one being there's that. Not saying that like if you have implants or anything like that, that makes you like less sexy. That's not even implants. Those shits are just balloons that you shoved into her shirt.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even get with that, like, if you wanted to. Not to, like, cross the line or anything, but, like, you can, like, that's just, there's so many pretty women, and you went with a clown?
Oh my god, I can mine stone.
You can mine
stone. I got it. I put silk touch on my pick, I get stone now, I don't have to build an entire smelter when I don't even have access to the nether. I'm still going to build a smelter as soon as I get a proper spot for it. Egg says redstone doesn't work the same, and I believe him, but also I'm incredibly autistic and I really like redstone. So I don't think that that's going to be an issue for me specifically. Especially with regards to setting up automatic farms that don't use minions for stuff. I don't understand how minions work, and I'm of the opinion that they're kind of a little bit of a cop-out, you know, using the game mechanics. So once I get redstone stuff and access to the nether...
I have horrible lore about the minions from Despicable Me. Do you want to know? Horrible canon lore.
I feel like I already know it. Is it the fact that they weren't active in the 40s because otherwise it would be heavily implied that they assisted Hitler?
What are you talking about?
It's canon in Despicable Me lore that the minions took a fat nap from about 1930 to 1945, I think was the year. Because otherwise they would have been heavily implied to be on the wrong side of it.
Yeah, they would be canonically helping her.
Yeah. Do you know if the same was said for the 1860s? So
Can you repeat the question? You like glitched out.
You know how they were canonically not active in the during Nazi Germany because fucking Nazi Germany? Do you know if the same was said for the 1860s? The 1860s.
You mean, what was the 1860s? Hold on, shit.
What was a bad event with a people who were very much on the wrong side of history that ended in 1865, we'll say?
The Russian Empire?
Wrong continent. Though I do appreciate your,
Oh, no!
Wrong century this time.
I don't know my history, you're gonna have to tell it to me.
The Civil War.
No! No!
Like, did they remember to do that? If minions canonically help...
I'm pretty sure the North probably just made up a supervillain so that they saw that. Like, yeah, I eat, I kick puppies, and they're like, okay, we'll follow you.
I'm going to make a very awful joke, but it's definitely about something I have experienced. The minions see a man verbally abusing his wife and go, that one. That's the one.
Like, I understand the concept of a bunch of people trying to help the world's evilest villains and failing miserably. It's hysterical. Only if you apply it in, like, a Bond universe where all the evil villains are, like, name shit like Johnny Three Dicks and Lady Delicious. Ejaculation George, shit like that, where they're just like very cartoonish, very like one-dimensional. But if you apply it to the real world, where most of the evil villains are like real people who have committed real atrocities to other real people, it's like
it's like maybe you shouldn't have written that as canon into your story.
Why did you not fucking think this through before you made this an entire merch line? Like,
there's things that you should do, and then there's that. Okay. I need to make sure this is just done. Buttons, you clearly know a little bit more about hypixel skyblock than I do. Are there stone minions, or am I really going to have to build the world's biggest skyblock super smelter to make stone and smooth stone?
There are, I think.
Thank goodness.
Okay, oh wait, hold on.
Hello, kitty. You're sitting next to my desk.
There's... Hold on. I have no idea. There's a cobblestone minion, and there is a hardstone minion. I actually don't know that much about hypixel.
You know more than I do. I'll just build the super smelter and set up like 18 cobble minions next to it.
Very few snippets of Technoblade videos that I can barely remember, and also for most of them, I spent most of those observations in just utter awe at what the fuck is happening, because he'll be like, yeah, I got a bunch of enchanted... Oh, I need to do a Technoblade impression. So I got a bunch of enchanted fish, and I put them in the blender, because obviously that's how you make glass. And I'm like, okay, thank you, sir. You like
that's a Technoblade? Yeah, it sounds exactly like when I don't have a voice to copy.
What?
It sounded exactly like when I don't have a voice that I'm copying, and it's just like, okay, you get generic. Like, right now I'm mimicking your just general cheer of the voice, because I find that it unsettles people a lot less than me being completely monotone, you know? And also barely having my eyes open because my dry eye is painful. And also never looking them in the eye and moving a little bit weird. It's really easy for me to creep people out. I love it.
You just have to be it's autistic voice lag. You know what's fucking weird looking? The way titties look on the inside. Like the anatomy of titties.
You know what, you're absolutely right. I have to get a mammogram soon because I might be getting free top surgery if it's what I hope it is. Which is fucked up of me to hope, but you know. So I'm gonna get to have photos of the inside of the titties.
Inside of the titties, you go, ultimate.
Gonna frame them on canvas, hang them in my room. If they get chopped, ask if I can have them so I can cook and eat them. Because I am curious about what human tastes like.
I hate the way that it looks. It looks awful, it looks uncomfortable, it looks like our titties are full of pus. The fucking fat cells look so gross.
They do. Of course, what is breast milk but edible pus?
If you say that shit to me again, I am taking the call.
Sorry.
Fat cells are actually yellow. What the fuck?
Yeah, they are.
What does fat taste like?
Usually like the animal that it comes from, so I don't know what human fat would taste like. When I do get the titty chop, I'll let you know. And if we have fucking hell,
if you have your titties,
if we can meet up within the next like 4 years before they get freezer burnt when I get them hacked off, I'll put one in the freezer and I'll fillet it real nice. And
no, please don't be mean. I think the act of you inviting someone who is younger than you to your house and then feeding them your cut off titty, I feel like that's a fucking document.
No, the implication is that my family hauls me over to Disney World again. They already have another trip planned, Buttons. They already have
what?
They already have another Disney trip planned because my stepdad makes pretty good money, honestly. And so my sister and the books they write, and that brings in a lot. And so my sister keeps going, well, we're bougie now. We're like upper middle class instead of lower. Why not go to Disney every 5 years? And my poor crippled ass is just like, stop dragging me on travel, please.
I will...
Oh my god, I could make my tits into tallow.
I don't think you should playlay them. What I think you should do is you should hire a taxidermist to get it stuffed, and then you should put them on a plaque and like hang it in your like above a fireplace, and so it could be like fucking fun.
You know what? That's tempting. Oh, now I have to pick.
And then you can put like the date, and then like in a plaque you can put like the date of when it happened.
Yeah. God, now I have a hard decision because I've always been curious about what human flesh tastes like because God knows I've drank enough blood. But now I gotta pick between, like, do I eat them? Do I display them?
Are you trying to eat?
It was all my own blood. It will be all my own flesh. It's vegan because I said I could eat it.
Oh, my god.
Honestly, pork is kind of vegan that way too because pigs eat each other. I feel like that's the closest thing to, like, consent to consumption that we could get without language. My cousin used to keep pigs. It was a time. I should stop saying weird shit, I feel.
Nah, no, but I'm just Googling shit.
Okay.
I am interested. I'm disgusted and grossed out by the way Kitty looks.
Same, and that's exactly why I think I should destroy it with my teeth. The way God intended.
You don't have milk ducts in your armpits.
Yeah, I know. Mine get clogged sometimes, and then I have to fucking pop them.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should not be weird about that, because that is your own body.
No, go ahead and be weird about it. I hate it too. It's awful.
So you get caught, and then what do you do?
It basically becomes like a infected cyst abscess, which hurts because it's under my armpit, and my arms have to be, like, down so I can move when I use my crutches in a wheelchair. So basically I'll take a clean piercing needle and just figure out where it is and then pop it. And if it doesn't go away after I do that and use, like, all the antibiotic iodine and stuff, then I go to the doctor and I say, please help me. Sometimes they do, other times they do what the doctor I went to, like, yesterday did, and said, I cannot help you without putting your life in danger about this. Have some antibiotics. I should start a late night podcast where it's just me being weird and a very the mega wave.
You're already doing it. You're becoming a man. You're starting a podcast.
Well, mine's good because I'm autistic.
Yeah. Half of it can just be, can I be a recurring guest?
Yeah, you can be a recurring guest.
Hell yeah.
Wake up the mega wave. There's one autism anchor, and then there's just a bunch of other... And then there's just a bunch of other frequent neurodivergent guests.
And then there's the 5-year-old you pull the microphone to and be like, can you say funny words?
Okay, Kitty, I taught you how to speak, and now it's time to do it. Wow.
I go up to the microphone and I'm like, I go up to the microphone and I'm like,
I get a face cam, but not for my face, for my cat, and I make her dance, and all I do is echolalia TikTok audios. Get off of no cat! Oh my shit!
What happened? What the fuck happened? Ruby?
That's what happens when my cat jumps onto the dresser she is supposed to be way too old to jump onto. And immediately goes for my knife rack, where I have my knives.
Yeah, you're starting a podcast and you have a knife rack. You're halfway there.
I have a little bit more than a knife rack. I also have 2 swords just hanging on my door. And also a cape.
So I'm just like, I'm the 5-year-old you interview, and so I go up to the mic and I'm like, I pushed 9/11 to control the American population with fear.
9/11 couldn't have been an inside job because the planes came from the outside. I feel like a core aspect of the podcast should absolutely be that I'm grinding on hypixel while I do it. So you just get all the hypixel.
Out every other word.
I'm peeking my mic really bad, but my desk isn't big enough to push it further away. An aspect of the podcast is that I'm playing hypixel the entire time, so you get all of the lovely hypixel sounds. Oh, my inventory's very full while I'm doing it.
I can't hear a single thing because I'm not on the...
Okay, hold on, I'm trying to fix my mic. Can you hear it in Discord? Because I'm getting the,
No, I don't mind hearing it. I don't really care either. I just like talking to you.
You can hear me though, right? That's what I'm trying to clarify, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. A core aspect of the podcast is, me playing hypixel in the background, but it's never addressed or mentioned.
Me in any D&D session. I think I might have to hop off just because it's like 1 o'clock over here. Baby boy needs sleep.
You go get some rest, dear.
It was insane talking to you. Thank you so much.
I'm very glad. You have a good night, dear.
I've seen so many different shades of your person. I've seen you gargle bong water. I have seen you distract a cat from your knife rack. I've seen you make a joke about 9/11. I've seen you give me actual impressive medical advice. I've seen you.
I am seen.
I've seen. Yeah. Bye.
Good night, dear.
Good night.
Alrighty. I'm make sure that no one's trying to get my attention, and then I'm going to make sure that others know that I'm live. Alright, and then I actually join stream chat. And I make sure people know I'm streaming. Okay, is that a friend on my island or is that me here? Ah, that's a friend on my island, I knew it. Alright. Make more enchanted gold. Never have enough. So now that I have a semi-coherent plan that I have begun to execute, it's gonna need a lot of lapis, because basically it's going to be all, I don't think I have enough, no, all lapis and gold with smooth stone features. Is this, what size do they need? 5x5? I can do that, okay. What crafting recipes do I have? That's not what I needed. Who are you? Oh. Okay, mining recipes, a cobble minion. Do we have one? If not, I have to make one. Not in there. There's stuff. What in the mother... Oh yeah, this is egg stuff. Of course, there's a lot in there. I forgot. That's a fish hat. Carrot bait. I'm not a fisher though. What are these? Diamond and emerald minions. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna find anything. Yeah, alright. Recipe book. Mining recipes. Cobblestone and a wood pick. Do we still have wood picks? Or did we not make them? Guess they were never made. Yeah, that's alright. I can craft one up real quick. Stick this in there. These should probably go back where I found them. And then I need cobblestone. This, and then you just... I think it's 16. Yes. Oh, it's much less than 16. Piss off. So if you're watching stream, I'm absolutely going to kind of revert back to, what the hell? Dude! I'm gonna revert back to a very monotone voice, probably very fast. And this is simply due to the nature of I'm autistic. You know, it would really suck if I fell, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think I will be doing that, because I don't want to. Alright, I have a DM who is speaking to me. Alright. Where's my guy? Why didn't he place? Get off my fucking island. I lost my minion. I don't know how they work, man. I don't know. There you are. Okay. I don't know shit about fuck, man. How do I place you? How do I do No! Okay. I'm confused. Okay, there's my platform that I built for you. I have to make more of these guys? Oh. Okay. What's the recipe for a clay minion? Or a coal minion? Coal and a wooden pickaxe. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We have those. We have that. You're ever just having a... Leave me alone. You're ever just having a day... Stop hitting me. You're ever just having a day, you know. Do we have enough... I don't have enough coal for him. I don't have a wooden pickaxe even. I'm just... Bro, why is this hard? What do we not... I have to pick one of them up because I need... We have a lot of... Okay, so... Clearly I need the... Okay. That one's down. Potatoes produce a lot more. I'm sorry that... How do I turn you off? Okay. I just need more I have cobblestone. I have a lot of cobblestone. I can give him a lot of cobblestone because I need him to be producing. I need more cobblestone. Fun fact about having communal storage and stuff. I'm just gonna take some cobble until I get this guy leveled where I need. Alright, I will only take a chest worth. Because I need this stuff actually. Oh, it has to be enchanted, I see. I get how it is. This takes so much. We might just go figure out how to upgrade foraging to unlock the bazaar. Because I feel like buying this stuff would be a little faster. But that's just a theory, a game theory. Good lord, you can hear how tired I am. Alright, I don't have enough enchanted copy. One more. Come on, man. Alright, where did I put my chests? I had, like, way more chests than any one person should need. Listen to that vocal fry. Put this here. And I'll go get a sign so I can tell people what's going on. And then, hold on. Can I? There we go. I'll stick this here too. Chest. I need iron. I want to make hoppers. If I can't have a super smelter, no one can. But I feel like I might be able to have a super smelter. Oh, we did have a copy menu. Okay. Hoppers. I need hoppers. Can I make them? Let's go. Alright, this can go back now. Actually, I should probably courtesy craft it. I touched it. I have to craft it. But I did get a lot of hoppers, which is very nice. For the reason of... I can now begin super smelter. We have a lot of wood, so that's very nice. I do need just a unbelievable amount of chests, though. Alright. And then we'll do one more. I do need 2 of these. Alright. Okay, that got turned off. Can I make a chest boat? That's not what I wanted. Alright. There's no chest boats! Dude! Oh, now I have to change how I do this. So now I gotta use minecarts, and it's gonna be smaller. And I have to... This is annoying to me. Okay, that still works though, so that's great. Alright. Where's sticks? I need rails. Can't believe it's this with an iron in the middle. Unless, of course, I'm just very mistaken and it's actually this. Yep. Alright, we need soupy smelty. What do I have for blocks? What do we got for blocks? We got I'm trying not to swear. We don't have. Alright, dark oak. I'm not trying to make this look pretty. So we're no, dude. Why is my inventory lagging? Why is my inventory? I need my inventory. Okay, my inventory is behaving now. Good, good. I need it to do that very badly. So it looks like there's just this under here, which I guess is cool. Just enough space for the tiniest smelters I will ever use in my life. Alright. Output. Output. Hopper. 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 Get out of the way. Pet. Alright. Hopper. 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 My directional hopper's texture is broken. You all done? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Start with one. Don't think we're gonna get all 9 done on this, Alright. Good, good. If I put a hopper over this, no. Oh, baby! Alright, and because there's nothing trying to yoink stuff out, because that's chest, and hoppers don't push down, they suck from above. Alright. So this is a fun challenge called moving a minecart in... I can't put the minecart in the goddamn... Pain. I wasted 15 iron on minecarts for no reason. And this isn't gonna work either. That's not isn't working how I want it to, and now I'm upset because it's fucking midnight 30 or whatever the hell. Okay, okay, fine. Fine, Hypixel, you win this one. I'll die. Okay, now I have to... Okay, because now these have to be a little bit further apart. Why doesn't pick block work? Now these gotta be a little bit further apart because I gotta do that. Which means I gotta break this. Break that. Break. Break. Pick block still doesn't work in Hypixel. Then I have to extend this. And then do this again and make sure this is all ready. And everything is glitching and I'm just a little bit upset, you know. I'm just autistic enough where this is really upsetting, you know. They sent me to therapy for this, and it didn't work. You know what? No, because big feeder chests. Painful, 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 painful. But they should work, though, so who's the real winner? Hypixel, because I'm sad. Good, okay. That's something. Is auto crafting a thing? Where's cobble? I have a lot of cobblestone. Okay, why is the enchanted oh, because we turned him off. Wait, if we turned the cobby minion off, then where is he? Because that means we already had one. Where did he go? Not here. Not my sign. Okay. Sure hope cooked meat sells for more. Is it working? Is it Can I not cook beef? No, I can, but it doesn't. Okay, why are you doing this? Is this directional? Alright, guys, that's gonna be where we end the stream for today. Thank y'all for watching. Let me get my ending screen set up. It was a great stream. You know, I had a great time. I really loved everything that happened in this stream. We're gonna start up the music now. Ending music. Thank y'all for watching. If you're part of the morning crew, I hope you have a great day. If you're part of the evening crew, I hope your day has been great. If you're part of the afternoon crew, well, I hope your day is going alright. I've been Ruby Robotic, and I'll catch y'all next time.